my goodness, you guys. It is actually fall in Wisconsin. It seems like the calendar made its shift and suddenly we have highs of 50 degrees with a little bit of rain and 20-mile-an-hour winds. And you know what? I thought, why the heck not? I'm going to go backpacking. So I am up here in Newport State Park, which is up near Ellison Bay in Door County. Surprisingly, there are a lot of weather-hardy people here who are doing the same. I've already seen another couple of backpackers. So with that said, I think it is time to start adjusting my body to these cooler temperatures and get moving. Behind me that everything is really green. I'm not seeing much by way of fall colors out here just yet. On my way up here during the drive, I did see some hints of yellows and yeah, even some reds, but in the park so far, not really yet. So up until now, we have been on trail that has been multi-purpose for both biking and hiking. But now that we're getting back there a bit on Europe Bay Trail, it has become hiking only, which means, as you can see behind me, it is getting a bit more narrow and a bit more wooded. So this is the section of trail that I expect to lead me to camp. Looks like people were doing some bushcraft out here, which is pretty awesome. Luckily for me, the rain is still holding off, which is awesome. I was able to get my tent pitched, which is great. The only thing is the ground here is really sandy and we've had a lot of rain over the past couple of days here. In fact, it was really touch and go on whether I would even get a weather window to get out here and get my tent pitched, but I did, which is awesome. But it also means that the substrate isn't amazing for my tent stakes. I have the mini groundhogs, which I absolutely love. But really aren't the best for this type of substrate. With that said, they went in no problem, and I was able to forage enough large stones to put on top of them just to hold them down. Also, I want to point out that the toilet here is absolutely hilarious. Hey, on the one hand, I'm glad there's any toilet at all. That's awesome. I don't have to dig a hole. However, this thing is pretty funny. Not much privacy there, is there? But on the upside, at least it's not as disgusting as some of those enclosed pits full of spiders. I suppose, pick your poison. this campsite, of course, I found all this bushcraft furniture, which is awesome because I'm able to just use this. So thanks to whoever made this stuff, because one of the things that I love doing when I'm at camp is journaling. In fact, I journal at home. I'm a person who journals every single day. Few things I do my 5-minute journal every morning and every night, and then I also just do a log of what happened during that day, and I've been doing this for years. I do this at home, but I also like to do this at camp, and recently I picked up one of these Right in the Rain all-weather journals. It's the first time I've used one of these because I almost always use field notes for my journaling when I'm on the road, but I found the last few times I went camping, my field notes got a little bit kind of, I don't know, damp, wet. It's not like it rained or anything. It's just they were looking pretty tough. These are supposed to be all-weather journals, so I'm giving it a try. But generally speaking, I've already done, a few pages you'll see in here, and it's worked out great so far. I've had no issues with texture, with writing styles, great with my pencil. Those of you who know I'm a pencil nerd, you may be wondering what pencil I have. I have the Blackwing 840 with me today. Lovely, isn't it? So yeah, I've been just documenting my day, my experience getting here, waiting for that weather window, jumping right over to parking, and then hiking down Europe Bay Trail to where we are now. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my journaling for the day, and after this I will make some dinner. Maybe some hot tea because it is a little bit cooler here. I'm planning to make this Thai coconut couscous that I prepared at home to have at camp. So I've got the water heating up now in my jet boil, and this should be pretty good. I actually made it using, of course, couscous, but it's got some coconut milk powder in there. It's got some coconut, some onions, peppers, a couple vegetables beyond that, and some fresh herbs and spices. So we'll see. It's my first time trying this recipe, and should be ready in about 10 minutes or so. And right after that I'll also make myself a hot tea because it is getting kind of cold out here and I am ready to warm up to a nice cup. So now that I have my hot cup of tea in hand, I'm going to go for a nice long walk along the beach to take in these views before sunset. So last night I made a total rookie mistake. I got all comfy and cozy in my quilt, all ready for bed, started to fall asleep. At about 11:30 last night, I realized that I forgot to check my pack for snacks and put them in the food locker. And so 11:30, I realized I had actually a Lara bar in one of my pockets, and I was literally just gonna go to sleep with that delicious sweet Lara bar sitting in my pocket. And hey, this is not heavy bear country, but there are some bear, and if there are bear in Door County, they're probably here in Newport. So seems to me like that needed to go into the food locker. So 11:30 at night, I'm climbing out of my warm cozy quilt, heading over to the food locker to store my goods. So don't be like me, check your pockets before you go to sleep, or best case scenario, you might have yourself a nice little cold walk to the food locker. Worst case scenario, hey, we don't want to talk about it. So I just finished my breakfast. I wound up making some blueberry oatmeal, which was delicious and hit the spot. It's a cool morning, so some warm breakfast is just what I needed. And I've also got coffee, of course. So I'm going to finish up my coffee, and then I am going to head on out. So for the first time since I got here yesterday, there is sunshine right now shining on my face. You see that? Pretty exciting.